Arc 3.0 dropped today, and along with it came the new Gathering Storm Hunter Super. I took some time to test it out to see how it stacks up against all of the other burst supers in the game to see if it's worth your time, and I have the result right here for you along with a pretty interesting revelation that we will get to later in the video. But first, let's talk numbers. Is this super good? Well, sort of. The damage of this super can be a bit inconsistent, so consider all of these values to be plus or minus about 10,000 damage. It's not a significant enough difference to knock it above or below other supers, but it's good to know. At base, when attached to an enemy, the Gathering Storm super does about 300,000 damage over the span of about 10 seconds. We can compare that to the base damage of Titan Thunder Crash, which hits for 225,000, and the base damage of a Solar Hunter Blade Barrage with the knock 'em down aspect hitting for about 300,000 damage as well. So at first glance, this super seems like it's pretty solid. But what happens when we start introducing some exotics into the mix? Well, starting with the Titan's Thunder Crash with Curious of the Falling Star, we are hitting for around 421,000 damage. A Blade Barrage Hunter with a fully stacked Star Eater Scales and the Knock 'em Down aspect has us hitting for about 544,000. And the Gathering Storm Arc Super with a fully stacked Star Eater Scales has us hitting for about 547,000. But like I said, there is quite an interesting revelation. Before we touch on it though, I want to mention that our Star Eater Scales were capping out at a 4x buff, when before this seasonal update they were able to get up to 8x. So if this is not simply a visual bug, Blade Barrage and Gathering Storm with Star Eater Scales could be hitting for a heck of a lot more once this bug is fixed. But what about that revelation I keep talking about? Well, similar to Vortex Grenades, it seems that you can't damage the same target with two Gathering Storm supers at the same time. The second Gathering Storm will do damage from the impact, but will not apply any tick damage so long as there is an already existing Gathering Storm super on the target, meaning that you want at most one Gathering Storm Hunter on your team, aside from boss encounters with an incredibly long DPS phase, in which case you could bump it up to two Gathering Storm Hunters, making sure to use them one at a time. Since Blade Barrage and Gathering Storm are hitting for pretty similar numbers, I would recommend selecting your subclass based on the neutral game components of the Arc and Solar subclasses respectively. Arc will be your go-to if you want incredibly strong ad clear, whereas Solar will be the better pick for healing and weapon damage buffs. If you found this video helpful, you'll love my other stuff, so make sure to subscribe for more helpful and educational Destiny content. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.